Hey guys, I want to quickly go through goal 2, which was the assignment from last week. It says, what is the value of the expression? So you would just turn these to regular numbers. The first one by moving the decimal 3 places to the right. The second one by moving the decimal 2 places to the right. And then you would just add the values together, and that would give you A. Okay? On the second one, it's asking you to write the value in scientific notation. When your original number is a number that is less than 1, it is definitely going to be a negative, and then you just create your number between 1 and 10, and then you just count how many times you would go back to where you started, and in this case, it would be 5 to the left, and that would be B. Flipping over, number 3, it says, what is the length of one side of the garden? So if your area is 36, you just take the square root of 36 and you get 6. The next one, it is saying what times what is 27 thousandths, tenths, hundredths, thousandths, and the answer is C. You could do that on the calculator, or you can just test it out. 3 times 3 is 9, 2 numbers behind the decimal, and then you would multiply it times 0.3 one more time. 9 times 3 is 27. 3 times 0 is 0, and then you would add the 2 back, and then you have 3 numbers behind the decimal, so you get the value that you need. Okay, moving on. Number 5, it says, which is the equation of the line graph below? So first off, you're going downhill when you look at it from left to right. That is a negative slope. So I'm going to go ahead and eliminate A and B because those are positive slopes. Your y-intercept is 2. And then we are going to count our rise over our run. I see another point here. That is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 to the left. And that is going to be D. Moving right along. Number 6. It's just saying in which one of these is the line x plus 2. So that means your y-intercept is 2. And your slope is up 1 over 1. And the only one that matches is B. Number 7. You have to actually figure out what their slopes are. And it says which one of these statements is true. So I found a point here and another pretty point right here. So rise was 200, run was 5, and that simplifies to 40. Change in y over change in x, that would be 240 over 3, which is 80, and that matches B. The speed of car B is twice that of A. Number 8, if you double the value of x, because it is proportional, that means what happens to one will also happen to the other. So in that case, y would also double in value. Number 9 is just asking you to match the table with the graph below. So you have a point at 1, 115. I'm going to go ahead and eliminate C and B because their x and y axes are not labeled correctly. And these show like a pretty point at 1, 100 and 2, 200. And it's a little bit above the 100 mark and above the 200 mark. Therefore, it would be best for D. Okay. Thanks, Claire. And then the next one says, which graph shows a line that has a slope of 2 and a y-intercept of 1? So your y-intercept has to be 1. This is a negative graph. This is a negative graph, so those would automatically be eliminated. And then your y-intercept is 1, and then you would be going up 2, right 1. So it looks like B actually does that, so B would be the best graph.